I'm feeling really great in the moment. Um, Walking on the beach back in Thailand, and there's a lot of trash on the beach, y'all. Like that's something for me, right? There's a lot of trash on the beach, and that's something for me in my life because I love the beach. The beach is an alive piece of earth, of Mother Gaia, of this existence. And when I see trash on the beach, I'm like, oh, it needs to be cleaned up because, this is a part of the beauty of nature. And we as humans, we come here and we trash it and don't care because we go about our lives unhappily about our lives. The majority of the population that contributes to the low vibrational energy, you go around unhappy about your life and live in turmoil and suffering. And so if you can't appreciate yourself, you're not going to appreciate what God created, which is this beautiful planet, this amazing living thing that we get to walk on and play on and sleep on and observe so much of. If we don't love ourselves, we don't take time out to do that and or appreciate this beautiful existence. Because like if we just fucking up the earth and the earth will die, which it never will, the human species always does. The earth always outlives us. If we die, earth is like that. Like I don't really care because I'm going to exist again. But if we're hurting ourselves and we're hurting our planet, then we're creating our own suffering and then we die, right? Unhappily. That's why the description of this video is, how's your experience going? How is your life right now at this very second? You're watching this, you're rewatching this, you're listening. How is your current life experience going right now? At this exact moment, are you satisfied with your care of how life is treating you? Or is there something else? I'm very positive, like delusionally positive about everything because I want my experience to be enjoyable. That doesn't mean I don't experience some ungreat stuff that makes me cry, but I'm looking for the positive aspect in it, the lesson learned every time. So my experience goes quite well, consciously. My experience is pretty fucking great, okay? Now I have my moments, but I revert back to this state of being, of feeling amazing, not on edge. I don't have anxiety anymore, not depressed, although I do feel sadness at times. But I'm not in this funk, this unsatisfactory, unhappiness, self-loathing, self-sabotaging mindset to where my existence at this moment in time is unsatisfactory. It's unappealing. No, it's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. But I get up here and I talk because the state of the world, if you're paying attention, if you're not sucked into tunnel vision, to the victim mentality, to the woe is me, the state of the world is at odds, and it has been forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. The state of the world has been in some shit. But yet, we're so delusional in our own self-loathing and victim mentality that we can only see a little bit of what's happening in our own lives, but really it's so much big shit going on. But if you can take responsibility for your experience and learn the lesson, you can change that self-loathing into something better to contribute more positive energy in your own form to just the upliftment of the energy of the planet in total. Me walking on this filthy beach is a very clean but dirty example of how our self-loathing manifestations pour over into reality. It is a filthy ass beach, but this beach is beautiful. It's disgusting. Now I'm walking on it and it's trash everywhere, and I to not go insane. It's like, one piece a day, one piece a day. I did like 2-3 bags, but it's okay. I am not going to pick up every piece of trash on this beach. I am okay with it because I decided some is better than none. And me contributing to this tiny little problem right here, right now, while also enjoying the beach. So I'm thinking, because I'm looking at the life, it's a tremendous amount of dead jellyfish. I'm assuming it's jellyfish. That's what we were told when the picture was presented to us and the brainwashing started. I believe it was a jellyfish. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Multiple jellyfish, a sea snake, and some dead fish as I'm walking along the beach. And I thought to myself, I don't know when they died, but I hope that whatever their existence was up until that moment in death for that fish, the sea snake, all of the jellyfish, the birds that I've seen, all their dead bodies, I hope up until the moment that when they cease to no longer exist in this form, that they had a great experience. Because we don't know when we're going to go. Like, I know there's tons and tons and tons of sea creatures in the sea and who knows what else. And I know they live and have a life and then they die, but I don't usually see that because I'm not in the sea. I am on land. I don't see dead bodies, humans per se, but there's lots of cemeteries. But I am on the beach, and the life that I seen from the sea that ceased to existence was plenty. And I'm like, I hope they had a wonderful life up until this point. That's why I'm like, oh, friends, how is your life up to this point right now? Are you satisfied with your care, with your state of mind, with what is happening right now in your experience, with your relationship, with your work? Are you satisfied with the relationship with your family members and your friends? Are you satisfied with your location? Are you satisfied with how you look? Are you satisfied with what you're eating or what you're making? Like, are you satisfied with all of these choices that were seemingly unconscious up to this point? Are you satisfied? Because if you are not satisfied with your current experience, now you are walking into consciousness of everything I'm doing now is a choice. Now I'm choosing this experience and it makes me feel good, or I'm choosing this experience and it makes me feel bad. Consciousness, you're choosing now. There is a multitude of options, but when we are unsatisfied with our experience, we are subconsciously thinking we're not making choices, but we're comfortable with the familiar of I don't really like this, but that's a known feeling of I don't really like this, instead of going to a much more uncomfortable experience of the unknown, but very super amazingly satisfying if you allow yourself to experience walking into the unknown. That can also be a wonderful, wonderful experience. The unknown, to release your unsatisfactory experience and stop manifesting negative outcomes and bringing more of the same of the negative energy. If you're unsatisfied with your job or you keep going to work and you keep talking about how you hate work, you're unsatisfied with your body, but you keep eating the things that are unhealthy, that are not beneficial for you, but you continue to do that. If you're unsatisfied with how you look, stop right now and make a change. This is a choice. Make a change so now you will be contributing to your future self that you want, and let go of your old self that you're not satisfied with, and pour into the new you who you will continue to become and begin to embody, so that now you shift your timeline and your experience will be something that you enjoy. In this reality, we can make anything for our benefit and create more of the same. In this reality, we also have created things that did not benefit us and felt really bad and make our experience question our life. Like, why am I here right now? Because let me tell you, when you're having a good time, you don't be like, God, oh my God, how come? How come I'm experiencing? You're just like, oh my God, thank you for this experience. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I asked for. This is what I want right now. It's only when we begin to question our experience because we are not enjoying it and we're wondering, how did we get here? Because up to that point, we weren't paying attention. But now you're paying attention. Oh, I see. I know why I'm here. I don't love myself. I'm staying in this unhealthy situation. That's why. I need validation. I am codependent. I am self-sabotaging. I think I'm not good enough for something better. That's why I'm here in this relationship that's making me unhappy, right? Only when we begin to question our existence and really be honest with ourselves, then we can begin to adjust our experience to one that we actually enjoy, one that actually brings a smile to our heart, not just to our faces, right? I'm walking on this beach and I am like, oh my goodness, jellyfish. I've never seen so many in real life, but I'm seeing them in real life and they're dead in this reality. And I said, I hope you had a great time up until this moment, friends. We don't know when our moment's going to end. No way, we don't know, right? Unless God tell you so. You got this much time here on earth. This is what you got. Make the use of it. Don't let someone else outside of you dictate your timeline. Enjoy your experience now, not after retirement, not after this surgery, not after this football game, not after this and not after that. Make sure you are enjoying your experience right now. Absolutely doing everything that you want to do right now. And don't worry about the 3D reality of my bank account. It's not flowing. That's fake money anyway. It's just ones and zeros. Manifest and co-create the abundance that you are by doing the things that you want to do, knowing that you are deserving of it and knowing that you are worthy of it. And all of the stuff will flow to you. And you are creating this positive energy that's giving you a momentum into more abundance and more of that bliss, that enjoyable experience that you actually want. Because, friends, you are delusional if you're just okay with your life and your energy feels low. That means you're unhappy and you're unsatisfied and you want a little bit more. And it's absolutely okay to want a little bit more and everything else too. This world is abundant. This world is abundant for us all. Why you think no matter how many people on this planet, we still wasting food? This world is so abundant. We growing food and half of it is getting wasted. And we making fake food and a lot of that's getting wasted too. Unfortunately, also consumed. But a lot of it is getting wasted. We are abundant. And we were tricked into believing that we were not. And we absolutely are. We absolutely are so abundant. We look at wealth like materialism is like the shit, but you can't take it with you when you depart this existence. And some of that stuff not really cute. I'm not banging on it. I spend money on things because I like the quality of it, but like that don't make me wealthy. I'm already wealthy without any of those things, butt naked. I'm wealthy as fuck. So we all are, but we forgot that. We are this amazing operating machine, okay? Walking, speaking, breathing, and doing shit. We are one of a kind. There is billions, they say, of us, trillions of us. But we're all one of a kind, living, breathing, speaking, amazing fucking awesomeness with operating systems that regenerate and moon cycles that come like clockwork, you know, if you got your body right, eating healthily. Moon cycles will become regular. Like our body heals itself and regenerates and fix things and switches shit up. We can give parts of us away and still be operating wonderfully. That's some magical stuff. You know that? That shit's amazing. And some of us can sing so magnificently. Oh my God, voices being so powerful. And some of us are so creative in so many ways, and we're building shit and painting shit and designing shit. Like, Oh my God, and the things that we're cooking, that's so magnificent. I'm telling you, whenever I'm eating someplace, I pray over all my food, right? I'm so grateful for everybody that had their hand in the creation of this dish, from the drivers, from the distributors, from the abundance, from the farmers, from the rain, from the sun, from the soil. I'm so grateful, right? So every time I put some shit in my mouth, it's like ding, 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 ding. I'm so happy. It's such a wonderful experience when I'm eating. I only like to eat great shit. And if I put something in my mouth that I haven't tried before, and it's new, my body will be like, warning, spit that shit out. It's not great. No. So when I'm eating, I'm like hopping around and I'm dancing because my body is being energized. I'm doing the right thing. And I'm like so excited. I was in the airport flying here. Well, I don't know, Jersey. Went to 4 countries in 3 days. But went to Jersey and they had this Italian restaurant. I usually travel with my own food, snacks, depending on how I'm flying, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm very picky about what I like to put in this vessel. Okay, I make these conscious choices. I love myself, right? I don't like putting bullshit in myself, because then evidence will appear of this wasn't clean, and I thought so, and there we go. Did I manifest this, and then it came? I don't know, but I don't try to be negative outlook, but I do look at the type of restaurant it is. Is this straight deep fried or they making some shit? I like to watch when people making something. And it was this Italian restaurant and they made some pizza and I asked for a beet kale salad and I'm eating and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like literally making these noises, like just moving around in my seat, so excited. And this guy's like, wow, that's a good salad. I said, it certainly is. I can feel all the love of the people that made it. And I thanked all of the people that contributed to it in my prayer and in real life. I said, you know, to the man making the pizza, to the waitress, like, I'm like so grateful for all of the contributed efforts. That's what made the salad so much more enjoyable. That's what made the fucking pizza yum, yum good in my tummy, okay? I was so happy to eat. This is me always choosing to enjoy my experience in a good way. I want every fucking minute, every choice that I'm making to be making me happy, to make me feel good, to make me satisfied that this decision at this moment in time was the right one because it feels amazing right now. You know, we literally should be doing that every day. Every day, conscious choices, 24 hours, 7 days a week. 365 days, 666, I don't know which calendar because time isn't real. But all of the breaths that we have in our body, those breaths should be breaths of gratitude. That every time you get to be alive and have breath in your body, what your eyes are seeing is pleasing you. What your nervous system is feeling is satisfactory to you. Because what you're choosing to do right now in this experience of what you're hearing, seeing, watching, smelling, touching, whatever you're doing, it's a choice now. And you're choosing to have a great experience in this vessel, and your operating system is rewarding you with dopamine and satisfaction and feel-good hormones, or your nervous system is chaotic and it's going crazy because the anxiety and the angst and the unhappiness and all that stuff is getting to you, and you're like questioning your life, like, why am I here? Why am I experiencing this? Stop. If you don't like your experience, change it right now. Change it now. Right fucking now. Because who said tomorrow gonna be here for you? Who said that? I have family members that died young and old. Young and old. I can only hope for 60 more years plus. I can only hope for that. And every morning I wake up, thank you, God. Thank you, I'm still here. I can do more of what makes me feel good right now. My conversations, what I'm choosing to do, what I'm choosing to watch, what I'm choosing to read, what I'm choosing to eat, what I'm choosing to wear. All this shit is going to make me feel great. Even if I choose nothing, just to sit on a filthy beach, I still feel good. I still feel good in all of my conscious choices because I want this experience. I knew I was coming to the beach, and that was the joy I knew that was going to add to my experience. Now, there may be trash on the beach. The beach may be disgusting. It may be what it is, but I'm choosing a wonderful experience, and I'm contributing to, I realize there's a problem. Instead of complaining about it, let me contribute by assisting. I may not be able to get it all, but the choice is mine. And I'm choosing to have a good time and be helpful in my existence, in this experience right now. So what, friends, are you choosing every moment you are alive in this experience right now? Because it is a choice. Before, you were operating unconsciously. The subconscious programming was going on and you were not aware. But now you are aware. And if your experience isn't one of excitement, of pleasingness to your nervous system, because you have balanced your masculine and your feminine energies, and you no longer allow your emotions to rule you. You make conscious choices on, if I want to be in this experience and experience this, because my emotions are not going to be great. That thing is not making me feel good. That person isn't making me feel good. This place isn't making me feel good. I'm choosing to let go of that type energy. And I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to choose what makes me happy. I'm going to choose what fills me up. And that means cutting some people off. It means stop doing certain things. It means giving some shit up if you want to shift your timeline to something greater than what it currently is. That is the conscious awareness now of you creating your reality. And it all boils down to how you feel. Are you enjoying your experience right now? How are you feeling? Content? You're satisfied? Life is just a breath of fresh air. Life is really amazing. Yeah, there's wars going on around this world. There's all type of fuck shit going on. I am not going to contribute to the angriness of, I can't do nothing about that over there. That's out of my sight. Right now, I can choose to feel good, and I can choose to still have an enjoyable experience at this moment in time, and also choose to contribute to a small problem on the bigger scheme of things. So how is your experience, friends? How is your experience right now? I hope it's wonderful for you. And if it's not wonderful, if it need a little pick-me-up, a vitamin C shot, start by acknowledging where you are at this moment in time and choose right now to do something different about your situation, to give yourself the experience that you actually want. Give yourself that experience. It's your life. You only get one. You don't know how much time you're going to be here, so choose you and choose a wonderful experience, no matter what that looks like for you. If it's to be in a relationship, cool. Make sure it's making you feel wonderful inside. Make sure you are just jumping in, your energy is jumping around in your vessels, because the relationship you chose is pouring into you, and it's not draining you and taking stuff away, and you wondering, why the fuck am I here? If you wondering that means, honey, you need to go. There is a billion, gazillion, trillion, million, infantillion fish in the sea. And when you love yourself and you pour into yourself in the most magical way, and you are making sure your experience is heartfelt and warming and full and just all of the love, fish is going to come to you that you never even thought of. And then you realize, you have options. It's your choice, the experience that you want to have with whomever you want to have it with. Even if it's with no one. You are so amazing that your experience should be so fucking amazing without anybody else anyway. We shouldn't be codependent on no one to make us feel amazing, because we all that in the fruit basket all by ourselves. Okay? That's when you're having an amazing experience, when you get to a point in life and you know that about yourself. that you're amazing, magnificent, spiritual being here having a human existence. And a human existence should be popping, friends. It should be delightful. It should be absolutely everything that you want and then some more. And then some more, and you can have it. You deserve it. That's why you're here, to enjoy it, not to be in suffering. Not to be in suffering at all. Suffering sucks. Why are we in it so much if it sucks? I don't get it. I get it, but I don't. But I get it because people is delusional and detached. But like, suffering obviously sucks. Let it go. Just like that. It sucks. Stop. Stop contributing to that part. Contribute to you. Pour into you. Make sure your existence is wonderful for you, friends. For you. Be selfish. Be selfish. Get your energy vibrating at a place that you walking on cloud nine, that you are so tapped in and tuned in that you know who you are, and nothing can get you down. Like nothing. No one should be able to have that power, ever. Never. No one should have that kind of control over you. Because if so, you're a puppet and you're being manipulated. Manipulate yourself by pouring into you and faking until you believe that you are worthy, that you are magnificent, that you are fucking all-powerful God and goddess. You're empresses and high priestess. You're kings and you're queens. You're fucking amazing. Whatever. I don't want to put labels. I'm just giving you a description in this reality that you know you fucking abundant. Like, why are you living life in an unhappy way? Like, choose a better life. You deserve it. You are worthy. Choose a better experience. Make conscious choices. Choose something that makes you feel good. We are here not to suffer, to learn. And the suffering gets harder and deeper and deeper and deeper because we're not learning the lesson. We're changing the situation. But the situation, the lesson is still there that we haven't learned. So give it up. Stop it. It doesn't feel good. Let it go. Change your experience. Be conscious. You're worthy. You're worth it. Don't be codependent. You don't need nobody validation. You don't need that job. It needs you. Because you bring in your amazing creativity. Let it go. If it's not serving you, if it's not worthy of your time, you don't need that job. It should need you though. But somehow our brains have been programmed into thinking the opposite. We need that job and that job is some shit. We talking shit about it all the time. But we can't let it go. That's a program. That's a program. That's a dangerous program. It sucks your soul. Think about it. If you are in a place that literally makes you happy for Wednesdays, hump days, right? And so happy for the weekend, that job is not for you. That is not the experience you should be having right now. I don't care how much time you put into that. You're giving it your soul. And in return, you're getting an unhappy experience because you're waiting on retirement like you know for sure. You got that kind of time. You know for sure. I've heard of people dying the day after they retired. And I know they was hopeful to at least play golf the next day or something. I know people. Like, what? Who said that if you put in 25, 50 years at a place, the day you decide to retire, that you're going to be alive? Maybe, just maybe, God be like, oh, so this whole experience, you didn't get the lesson. Okay, I'm going to grant this one wish. I'm going to let you retire in this job that you convinced yourself that you needed instead of needing God herself. And then you retire and the next day you don't wake up in your existence. And then you be reincarnated and you come back, hopefully to learn that lesson next time. We be acting like we guaranteed time because somebody made up a fucking clock and a watch. We think we be guaranteed a calendar, planning vacation 6 months in advance. We think we got time for that shit. And we keep betting and betting and betting and looking forward to summer vacations and winter breaks. And we be betting and betting. Well, I went on vacation and I planned before. And I went on vacation and I planned before and I was here. And then you go back to live another day, work another day in misery, and don't wake up. It happens to people every day. Every day. Because they have been disillusioned on what time is the currency. It is a limited amount per each person on this planet, per each being, per its existence. The trees regenerate, the plants, everything dies and comes back. Everything has a time, some way shorter than others. Everything has a limited amount of time, and that, my friends, is the currency, the true wealth currency. So if your experience is not pleasant and it is not fucking magnificent, or in a way that your nervous system is not under fire, but it is satisfied with its care at that moment in time in your existence, then you are having a good experience in life. But if you are down and depressed and woe is me and victim mentality, and you are causing your own suffering by choosing to stay in that exact location, in that situation, in that position, in that whatever existence, that's a choice. You are creating your own suffering. And this experience is supposed to teach you to enjoy and learn the lesson. Okay, I don't want to suffer no more. I'm stopping. I'm changing my experience to what feels good. I don't need to hold on to that. I am worthy of more and worthy of better. I am worthy of more and worthy of better. This is not the best I can get. No, this world is abundant. You are abundant. We are created from stardust for real. Our existence is so magnificent. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. But I'm enjoying every moment. Peeking through the veil sometimes. But having a wonderful experience. And choosing my experience to be delightful in every way to my vessel. I'm not just feeding my vessel food, because food is broken down into energy. I'm choosing to be in situations that make my nervous system feel great, because my energy is so important and it is so valuable, not only to myself, but in contribution to this planet's existence. And if everybody walking around all on anxiety all the time and pumped up and in flight or fight stage and not really happy consistently, but only having little small dopamine hits because birthday parties and vacations and I went to happy hour on this day. If every single second of your existence isn't satisfactory, then you're on edge majority of your life. That's exhausting to your nervous system. Stress kills for real. So you have to consciously choose an existence that is benefiting you, that feels so good and wonderful. And wonderful every moment, despite what the 3D reality is showing. Even if I'm walking on a beach and it's filthy as fuck, I'll pick up a little trash and I'll still keep myself grounded on the sand and in the ocean and still enjoy my experience at the same time. It could be a win-win all the time. It really can be if we choose to broaden our perception of what this life is. It's not about suffering. The suffering comes because we got to learn something, and it gets worse and worse and worse when we haven't learned the lessons. If we dial back the chapters of our life and we see repeat patterns, if we're being honest, we chose those situations every time. And I know it's cool to be a victim sometimes, not really, but for you to be like, oh no, this is the victim. No, this happened to me. No, because you always could let go and stop. If it went on for a duration of months, years, weeks, days, whatever, we chose to be there. I used to be there. I used to be there too. And I chose it. And then I learned, okay, some lessons take a really long time, 20 years, some time. Sometimes a couple of minutes or a few seconds when you put your hand over the stove and burn it on some fire. Some lessons take a long, 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 long time. But when you learn, you be like, oh snap, okay, I don't like that. Let me switch it up. I don't care about that job. I don't care. I've been there 15, 18, 100,000 years. I don't care. I don't care. Go do something that make me happy. Teaching children, painting, snorkeling, fucking digging for dinosaur bones. Like, what do you want to do? Be a hand model? I just seen that this fucking woman is getting paid $1 million to be a hand model. Like, that's a job. There's people that are huggers professionally. There's self-love coaches. There's fucking everything. You want to be an exterminator? You want to be a forest ranger? What do you want to do? That makes you feel good. Go do that. And if you like pottery and if you like snorkeling, do that too. If you like picking up trash, go do that. If you like putting graffiti on trains in New York City, go do that. Go do what makes you feel good though, and ain't hurting nobody else. That's the thing. You do what makes you feel good. Don't be a tyrant and a tormentor and try to impose your will upon people. That doesn't feel good to the people that are suffering. And if people don't know that their suffering is actually a manipulation into you thinking you're unworthy and you're staying in this shithole relationship, apartment, job, existence, experience, location, because you think you're unworthy of something greater and something better, and you totally are. Every one of you are. Every one of you are totally worthy of everything fucking great. Period. No explanation. You just are. But you gotta know what's happened to that. And feel it for real. Feel it for real, for real, for real. And all of your choices, everything you do. Feel how it feels to do those choices, to sing those songs, to dance those dances, to eat those foods, to wear those clothes, to be sitting on that couch. Feel how it feels to be there. Not like a front, not an expectated, how you think people want you to react. How does it feel to you to be doing everything that you're doing? Pay attention to your vessel. It's telling you, it's talking to you. This technology is so amazing. It's so amazing. Y'all, like, we fucking women be giving birth. We grow another being inside of our vessel with eggs that's been there. My eggs been in my mama eggs and my grandmama eggs and my great grandmama eggs and everybody in existence. Like, that is fucking miraculous. And milk comes out of our breasts, right? To feed the being that we created. We don't need no cow milk. Like, these bodies are amazing friends. And you can only know that really tapping into how awesome this body is, this vessel is, this amazing container of love. Because that's what's keeping you alive for real. The love of your creator. Keeping you alive. Seeing if you're going to get it. If it's finally going to click and you do what makes you happy and you enjoy this experience that she created. Enjoying it. Instead, we're suffering holding on to what man created. Nah, that don't make no sense. You are worthy of everything more and better that makes you feel amazing, that pours into you. We are magnificent. We create our own reality with our emotions, with our energy, with our feelings. It's important to pay attention to what we're doing and how it's making us feel at this moment in time. That's either making us enjoy our experience or we are totally not liking our experience. We have to pay attention and be conscious of that. Okay, friends? I just wanted to share that message with you. It came on me on this beach and I'm just having such a wonderful time standing here. And the waves are just rolling over my feet and just looking at the lifelessness and the trash. And I'm having a wonderful time. And I just wanted to share that message, friends. And do share this message with your friends. Because birds of a feather flock together. And if you're not in a great state of mind, chances are you're hanging around with that same lack-mindedness friend group that is not really achieving nothing. And y'all all talking about the shit that make you unhappy all the time. And you're just bringing out your energy. So share this video with your friend. So they can be uplifted and tapped into. They're fucking great too. I love you, friends. That's why I be telling you. I'll be loving you more than you love yourself sometimes. Some things are hard to hear sometimes. It is. I know. I heard some hard shit that I don't be wanting to hear sometimes, but I take it in. I don't take it personal. I grow and I learn from it. I don't be defensive and want to project insecurities back. I'll be like, let me hone in on this information and see how I can better myself. Knowing this thing is a shadow aspect of me. Let me deal with that. Put some love on it. What's going on with these judgments? You know, I speak the truth and it triggers people, but I love you. I love you so much. You'll finally get it one day. Hopefully super, super duper soon, and you get out your suffering, because that's all I'm trying to do is help activate you, tap into your own amazing awesomeness. Don't be mad at me for that. I love you. I want you to be better than what you currently are right now, that you can't even see where you might be stuck. The majority of the energy on this planet is in some stuckness, in materialism, in wars and all this kind of shit, right? Like, this is what's happening, but we're stuck in our own little tunnel vision reality. But big shit is going on. For real. Big stuff is going on. So make sure in your small perceived reality, you're having an enjoyable experience, friends. That's all I'm saying. In your perceived reality, make great choices that feel great for you. Do that, please. Make sure your experience is enjoyable, because if you don't wake up tomorrow, at least you could be satisfied with what you did right now, today. Right? We can't be, the last 50 years, 40 years, 20 years, we can't be going there. That'll kill you on the stress alone. Be happy with where you are right now and consciously making a choice to be better and do better right now for yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you so much, friends. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, really, really share. Really share. I want my message to touch every soul on this planet that got a cell phone, to help them activate into the loving, amazing, godly beings that we are. We were created from nothing into something, and we got a whole lot of something flowing around this planet in excess. It's overflowing on the beaches, on the highways, everywhere. It's overflowing. That's how much enough shit we got. It's overflowing everywhere. Trash everywhere. It's everywhere. We overflowing. We abundant. Right? And we came here to enjoy this abundance and have a joy-filled human existence. Whatever that joy looks like for you, that's not harming or hurting no one else. It's only helping you be a better version of yourself, and your own happiness is contributing to others. They see you happy. They want some of that too. That's the best currency. You spending your moments in time feeling amazing. That's when you in the positive, and your bank account is in the negative when you feeling stuck and you angry and you feel lost and you question your reality because you're holding on tight to something you should not be holding on to. And then your account is in the negative, but it goes positive as soon as you let that go, as soon as you know you're worthy of more and better. We're amazing, miraculous, spiritual beings here to have the most joy-filled human existence. Friends, please have one. Please have one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day from wherever you're watching from wherever you're listening from. Enjoy your experience, friends. I love you. Bye.